Hello, everyone. Ex-Wall Kill Bethelite here. And there was just another school shooting here in Texas, in I think Uvalde County. I'm not sure exactly how far that is from me, but probably not that far. And yet again, we have somebody be able to shoot up a school. I think there's probably double digits as far as the people that were hurt. And I don't understand why there are enough police to, check to see if people come to a complete stop when they get to a stop sign. If you just slow down, then yeah, they're all over people who just slow down at the stop sign instead of stopping, right? Cops are all over that. If you have a rear light out in your car, cops are on it, boy. They are on top of people that got lights out in their car. If you're driving while black like me, cops are all over that, man. They pulled me over because my car is a different color paint than it was 12 years ago when it was originally manufactured. They're all over that. Car paint, oh man, cops are on top of it, right? If you go to a gas station and you talk on the phone, for a considerable period of time, they'll come over and tell you you're loitering. They're all on top of just bothering people and irritating them. But when it comes to kids getting shot up, why aren't there police? You can comment down below and let me know why you think it is. But there's police out clocking people as far as their speed. If they go 10 miles over 35, they're on them, but not on school shooters until after they done shot 15 kids. Why is it that there are cops for every little minor thing, but you don't have them posted at schools watching all the entrances and making sure nobody goes in there? Or in the event someone who's already in starts shooting, there's cops already there to go ahead and hurry up and handle it. Just like they hurry up and jump on people who are going 10 miles over the speed limit. How about hurry up and jumping on saving kids' lives? So you guys comment down below. Let me know why. Cops out patrolling all over, driving around at random. There's plenty of them to do that. Plenty of them to watch how fast you're driving. Why aren't there any in front, just posted in front of schools? Drive around there. You guys comment down below, let me know why there isn't. But I wonder if any of the people who were affected have heard from Jehovah's Witnesses, because all Jehovah's Witnesses are going to do is state the obvious. By obvious, I mean obvious to any Christian. Every Christian, correct me if I'm wrong, believes that there's going to be a second coming, that there's going to be a time when God corrects everything that's going on. Every Christian on earth believes that. But most Christians are involved with the political landscape to try to figure out, well, how can we make things better up until that time occurs? Jehovah's Witnesses aren't doing none of that. All they do is sit around talking about, oh, isn't it terrible that, we can't even send our kids to school and expect them to be safe. Well, in the new system, things will be safe. Wow, thanks for that. Every Christian, whether they believe they're going to heaven or whether they believe there's something on earth going on, every Christian knows After the second coming, yeah, everything will be peaches and cream. But what about now? Right? I guarantee you Jehovah's Witnesses are out trying to put that in their letters. They're adding that to their letters. Isn't that horrible with the things going on today with the school shootings? They write it in the letter. Well, won't it be nice after the second coming of Christ when things are better? No shit, Sherlock. We all know things will be better after this Christ comes back. We all know that. But yet that's all Jehovah's Witnesses do. Their entire form of Christianity consists of reading their books. Their books don't, do things that are good, don't do things that are bad, right? For the most part. And a whole lot of talk about them being the only chosen group of people, right? They do a lot of that. Outside of that, the only thing Jehovah's Witnesses talk about is, well, end of the world. Because after the end of the world, things will be better. Everybody knows that. Duh. What about now? What do Jehovah's Witnesses have as far as solutions to the problems that we see today, right? Because everyone as a community, for the most part, when it comes to voting, when it comes to, trying to find solutions, everybody plays a part except Jehovah's Witnesses. This is what I want everybody to understand, is that some people have the concept that if you're not a part of the solution, you're a part of the problem. If you apply that to Jehovah's Witnesses, they're not a part of the solution. They're not about solutions at all. All they're about is talking about the end of the world. That's not doing anything for right now. All they want to talk about is, well, there's a nice, beautiful paradise. You know what I mean? They're almost like vacation salesmen. Why wouldn't you like to go on a beautiful trip to the Bahamas? If you go on a beautiful trip to the Bahamas, everything will be nice. Okay, great. Jehovah's Witnesses are like, wouldn't you like to just, there's going to be this magical trip to the paradise earth? Well, then everything will be better. That's all they talk about. So if Jehovah's Witnesses are not involved with the gun debate, trying to find solutions as far as that, voting, running for office if you think you do have the answers. If you're not involved at all with the processes we have as a society to try to come up with solutions to problems, if all you are sitting around talking about, well, whenever the end of the world gets here, things will be better, saying stupid, blatant, Captain Obvious things that everybody already knows, if that's all you do is write letters about how things will be better after the end of the world comes, you're not a part of the solution. Right? You're not really a part of the solution. So Jehovah's Witnesses they're not involved really with making anything better. So they're not part of the solution. They're technically part of the problem, right? They ain't helping fixing nothing. And half their own membership is all disfellowship, which basically means this whole concept that if you, they have this little thing set up. It's a Bible study course. Jehovah's Witnesses have this Bible study course that at the end of the course, you don't do bad things anymore, right? You're a better person than people who hadn't done that Jehovah's Witness Bible study. right? They've got a special Bible study that if you study it their way, people just commit less sins and they don't do bad things. That is the furthest thing from the truth, right? Half their own membership is disfellowship, right? Jehovah's Witnesses, after they have studied with people, half the people they've studied with, they don't even want to call them Jehovah's Witnesses anymore. They disfellowship them and tell them you can't be calling yourself Jehovah's Witnesses because their study program that they have, this concept that the solution to everything is studying the Bible with the Jehovah's Witnesses, it don't work. Otherwise, you wouldn't be disfellowshipping everybody. For them to have disfellowshipped them, they had to have been members. For them to have been members, they had to do this magical Jehovah's Witness Bible study that supposedly makes everybody a better person afterwards. Jehovah's Witnesses can't even tolerate half the people they done studied the Bible with. That's why they're giving them private reproof, public reproof, disfellowshipping them or shunning them. And that's why they got all these lawsuits with sex abuse and all kinds of stuff. The Jehovah's Witness Bible study myth doesn't work. It doesn't make people any better than anybody else who's trying to be a better person. It doesn't work any better than anybody else that's not a Jehovah's Witness, that's out trying to better themselves and be a good person in society. The Jehovah's Witness Bible study program and just that random person who's trying to be a better person, it's 50-50. You know what I mean? Neither one has got the magic solution to being a better person. So the Bible study stuff don't work. And outside of the Bible study stuff, all Jehovah's Witnesses have to add to our community of people mourning all these kids that have been harmed and probably killed. All they have to add, that's all they have to add is, well, we'll just wait around for the end of the world. Once that comes, then things will be better. Can you imagine how bad society would be if there were more Jehovah's Witnesses? If there were more Jehovah's Witnesses, there would be less people out trying to do things, create legislation and laws to try to solve things because they wouldn't be voting. So there'd be less people out trying to make solutions, and there'd just be more people disfellowship. There's more people shunned. There's more people damaged. So there'd probably be more shootings. If there were more Jehovah's Witnesses, there'd just be more shootings because Jehovah's Witnesses, their solution to just about any problem is to just shun everybody. So you just have more kids whose parents aren't talking to them. That causes psychological issues. That's literally psychological torture. So there'd be more kids growing up being psychologically tortured by their parents and their peers. There'd just be more shootings. Jehovah's Witnesses are not a part of the solution to any problem in society. They just waste a whole lot of paper and stationery writing letters about blatantly obvious, stupid stuff about when the end of the world gets here, then things will be better. We all know that. If a person is not even if they're not a Christian, then, you know, if they're not a Christian, whether they be Muslim or most faiths, there's a concept that at some point in time, things will be better. Everybody has gotten that figured out, right? Even if you're an atheist, the concept, I guess, is after you die, you still ain't got to worry about nothing. So even the atheists know at some point in time, you ain't got to worry about nothing, right? Everybody knows that. Even the atheists know at some point things will be better, or at least non-existent. So Jehovah's Witnesses are just wandering around for their entire existence, hundreds of years, causing problems, breaking up families, and causing people to die for not taking blood transfusions when they need it. They're just causing the breakup of families and deaths because of not taking medical practices, and people struggling in life because of not going to college. You know, Jehovah's Witnesses teach people not to go to college and get higher education. Jehovah's Witnesses are just causing a ton of problems, and all they got to show for any kind of solution is wait till the end of the world comes and then things will be better. Wait till the end of the world, then you get to see your loved one again that got killed. That's all you get from Jehovah's Witnesses. Comment down below. Do you believe in the concept that if you're not a part of the solution, if you're not trying to help find a solution, then you're part of the problem, and Jehovah's Witnesses just sit on their butts and write letters about the end of the world will get here and things will be better? You're part of the problem. 937-789-4029. X-Wall Kill Bethelite signing out.